I don't know if you guys have ever tried to fiddle with this design type program. This is Fusion 360. I think I started probably about 10 o'clock. It's 2:25. That is a Northeast Dirt modified body that I've tried to disassemble because the original files are all one piece, and I've just worked and worked and worked and worked and worked and worked, and now I got it all separated and can't export it, so I don't know what to do. But anyway, welcome to my world. The newest addition to my world is Fusion 360, and it's I don't know. Good thing there's no bridges around here. Because this is terrible, man. This thing is very frustrating. It's frustrating because I don't know what I'm doing. There's so many controls that hey, I guess let me throw this out there. Does anybody out there know how to use Fusion 360? I'd love to contact you and get some advice, but there's plenty of YouTube videos that really don't help that they kind of get you started, but then they don't really get you anywhere, to be honest with you. I'm more of a picture guy. They talk too fast, and they do the things that they think you already know, so it doesn't help me one bit. So yeah, it's Saturday and just sitting here doing this, but my friend Mike,
what's up everybody,
happens to be the Scale Model Outlaws here. He went down to Pam's Con, and he let me turn this around. I don't do the face. I don't do the selfie cam.
I don't do it because I know I'm in the camera. Right?
I'll
end up filming the ceiling.
I just like to guess if I'm in the frame or not. You know, hey guys, how you doing?
I'm over here.
He went to Pam's Con last weekend. No,
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago, and the video that he put out, if you've seen that, that day that he took everything, I hurt my back, and it took all week to get my back in shape, but I'm better now. And he then brought the remainder of the stuff back today or yesterday, and he's hanging out a while, and he's going to go, I guess, pretty quick.
Yeah, I got to get headed back down. I've got a live with Jason Hanscom tonight, so those of you that see this video, or maybe whenever Matt gets it out, we're going to announce our short track group build that starts on July 1st. So if you get this in time, check us out tonight at 6 o'clock, but if not, then you've probably already seen it.
And that's kind of what we're doing here is his, can I say it?
Yes, my brother's
okay.
brother.
I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag. His brother has a couple of Northeast modifieds. One is the big block modified one. I didn't know they had non-big block, but one of them's got a small block in it. But anyway, he wanted to try and build one of those. So we were trying to get this thing where it's more separated. It's much like, it's the same designer that does the tractors, and they're all kind of, the chassis all one piece. My goal was to try to, I don't know how to do any real design yet, but if I could do some disassembly and make parts easier to paint and detail, that was kind of the object of what we were doing today. So he wanted a dirt modified, but the body's kind of hard to detail along with the chassis. That way they're just all one solid piece. So that was what we were doing. And it is it's frustrating.
It's turned into a 4-hour project. Me sitting over here laughing and not knowing what to do, and just being moral support. You're doing a good job, buddy.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, Mike. I appreciate it. It's helped a lot. But you actually, a time or two, he did say something that I needed to know, and so you were a help.
Just not much about it.
Well, you're still a help. I'm not saying how much. You just were.
Right.
But anyway, we're gonna sit in the model room for a few minutes and talk, and catch y'all up. See you in a second. Oh, hold on. I forgot. Stand by. That has annoyed people in the past that I say stand by, but anyway. Do me a favor and just stand by.
Oh, what you got? We'll be right back.
So, I felt bad when Mike was here previously, because I've done a video with Sam and Tim, and Jason, and Chris, and then you were here. I didn't do a video. I hurt my back, and that was my plan to do it, but all plans got voided that day.
Exactly.
Because it was a bad day, bad week.
We were lucky to get the product loaded up. I mean, it was that bad.
And that's what
felt so bad for him. He just couldn't move. It hurt. I knew I've been there, done that. It hurt so bad.
Felt like a fool though, because once I bent down to put something in one of the totes that he was going to take with him, literally a 3D printed couple of sets of wheels or something. I went to stand back up and it just locked up on me. And I laid on the floor right there beside him. And I thought, I wonder if he thinks I'm over exaggerating this pain. But it was bad. But
no, you can tell by the look on your face you were hurting.
yeah.
Even if you go back and watch the video that I did that afternoon before I left, and you can see it. You're not Matthew. You're like, hi everybody, big old thumbs up. Get this over with. I gotta go lay down.
But anyway, I wanted to make a point to do a video while Mike was here. I said I felt bad. Heather even mentioned, I believe, like, you didn't do a video with him? I'm like, no, I didn't. So I said,
you knew I was coming back in 2 weeks. So
yeah.
You do it now when you feel better. I'd rather get you at your best than at your worst.
Yeah. So anyway, don't have anything really to talk about, but just wanted to let Mike say hey and me say hey. And I am working on my, I'm not going to talk about that right now, but I've been working on the 32 Chrysler Imperial, that MPC. It's going to take, well,
yeah, you get into that one.
I'll say that for the next video.
But what we can get into is I'd like to take a second to first thank you for letting me take your product down there, but got to meet a lot of new people down there at PamsCon hanging out. And I want to say thank you to everybody that bought anything and hung out there with me and said hey, and lots of conversations. I met some subscribers down there, so it's always good to see them. And I want to give everybody a heads up. Matthew's going to let me do it again. We're going to do it at the Blue Angels Model Fest in Milton, Florida on August 30th.
Which is right next to Pensacola.
Yeah, it's up there in the Panhandle.
Yeah,
it's a show I've never been to, but a couple guys told me about it. I was going anyway, so Matthew's going to put a package together for us, and we'll go up there and do some vending. So we'll be back up there selling his product, and maybe some other guys' products too. We're looking forward to that. So maybe have some more 3D stuff up there as well. But definitely want to thank everybody for hanging out, buying the product. Had a really good sales day, man. I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, I had several people. I hadn't told you this, at least one. There might have been more than one. They said that they saw the MCV table and they thought that we were there.
Yeah.
And they were like,
I got that.
They were kind of wondering, is somebody else just selling your like a secondary person, like that they bought my stuff and then they're just selling it? But no, it was my stuff. It was just Mike was there doing it. But yeah, people said, I thought you were going to be there, and then I saw your table and then you weren't there. It was this other guy.
This weirdo is down there. But no, we did get some of that gentleman and his wife, and he was looking at me and he's like, "You're not Matthew. Is Matthew here?" I was like, "No." And then I explained the situation.
Yeah.
It's his product, his stuff. I don't do any printing. That's probably a conversation I had 10,000 times. Was I didn't print this stuff.
Yeah.
My friend Matthew did. But all in all, like I said, I got to meet a lot of new people and got to hang out with subscribers and people, all kinds of questions and all kinds of fun stuff.
And when did you say that one is? August the 30th?
August the 30th, yeah, in the Panhandle.
Maybe I could go down there too.
Hey, heck yeah.
It may work out. I don't know. I'm not sure right now, but it may be something that just me and you go down there. I don't know if Heather would want to go and just all do it, but it may work out. I'm
going to find out for sure. I'm going to reach out to him. I sent you the link for him as well. I'm going to reach out to him and see if, unbeknownst to me, we're kind of chasing rabbits here, but
I do it all the time.
right, unbeknownst to me, I didn't realize I could be at PamsCon Friday night before and set up. I didn't know that. So I was there Saturday morning and set up, which was a little bit hectic, being the first time especially, right? But so hopefully we'll be able to set up the night before. If that's the case, I'll go up there the night before. But again, Blue Angels Model Fest, August 30th. It's an IPMS show. We look forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be my first time. So maybe you'll actually get to meet the CEO of MCV Products. Maybe he'll be there.
Yeah, that might work out. And it's Pensacola, I guess, from here. That's probably a good 4-hour drive.
It's probably about the same for me, too.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess so. Florida's so darn long.
It ain't very wide, but it's long.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of get him on camera. I just felt bad. I felt bad for the guy, you know what I mean?
Everybody, you gotta feel bad for this guy.
I felt so sorry for him.
Went home, I cried all week. I was brokenhearted.
Yeah,
Matthew didn't.
He unsubscribed from my channel.
I did.
Like
blocked him.
Yeah.
No shooting match. Nah, none of that. I totally understood. If you could have saw the look on his face, he wasn't in the mood for making videos. He was all he could do to make that little quick one that we made. So.
But this is fun having people come by.
Oh, absolutely. In the setup you have now with all the work that you put into your new MCV.net or MCVproducts.net headquarters is really impressive. Really impressive.
Well, this is model car videos on this side.
Model car videos, right? And then
Headquarters,
the boxes
headquarters across that wall right there.
Right,
We got to keep them separated.
It's so big that I just find it all under one roof. I get confused, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Dang, I was about to say something, and then that squirrel ran across my. I can't remember what it was going to be.
I know.
Son of a gun. Until I turned the camera off, and I'm like, dang, that's what it was. Well, heck, my thoughts have fled me. Don't remember.
You can tell a lie and make something up.
All I got to do is look in one direction, and then there's another topic. Because that's how I work.
Right.
So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll have a video on the update on this Chrysler in a few days. Dang it, I wish I could remember what I was about to say. But anyway, thanks for watching. Do appreciate you. Thanks to Mike for doing that for me.
Thank you, Matthew. Looking forward to doing it again.
It was something about people coming over. I don't remember.
Yeah, you were talking about all the different people that you had come over and you can make videos. And
you never got to see the old model rig. That's what I was going to say.
Right.
Sam, was Sam the last? No, I think Tim. Was it?
Kolankowicz?
No, it was Tim first, and then came Sam. I think Sam was the last one, and Sam's model Mayhem is Sam Baldwin, who I'm talking about, lives down in Bradenton, Florida. But Sam came and he told me whenever I was going to take the room apart and move it all in here, he said, kind of sad, which I felt the same way, and I even said that in my videos. I'm like, it's like these rooms become like a part of you.
Yeah,
like,
become part of the show.
When you get your new room, you're going to kind of have that same feeling. It's going to be a bedroom again, but you know.
Right. I'll get my bedroom back and I'll have more room in the building, but you're right, it's not going to have that same look. Everything's going to change out, but well worth it. The change is good sometimes.
Yeah, it's a great change. This is the crazy thing about this. It's a bigger room, I guess. I haven't measured square footage. It just looks bigger because it's wider and I have space on the floor here. But I have so much less counter space now that I've had to find places to stash stuff because it's like I didn't realize I had so much more counter space. I mean, the counter went all the way around, you know, and I've just got this. So it's been a real challenge to find places to put things and then try to keep it looking neat. And Jason Hanscom, I don't know if I mentioned on the last video or not, but I sent a picture of the just the benches without anything on it. And he's like, are you going to try and keep this neat? Yeah, because I'm surprised he made it out of my model room alive without having a heart attack. Because he's got to do his deep cleaning and stuff like that once a month or something. We got to dust his models off, but
everything's got its place. And I mean, it's like look at a tester square bottle. That's what it does. It goes right there.
Yeah, he wanted to know, am I going to be able to keep this neat and tidy? I was like,
no.
I'm sure going to try. And he put an LOL or something like.
I
doubt it. Yeah, I think that's what you're saying. I seriously doubt that's going to happen. But I'm going to try. I have less counter space. I can't pile it up like I did before. But I am going to have a little island right here in the middle, so I'll have some place to pile. I got to have some place to pile stuff up. It's that comfort.
Right. You got to have
You know how hoarders will have their houses full of maybe one room's full of newspapers from floor to ceiling, stuff like.
But they're comfortable with it.
But they don't want to get rid of it because it's like I don't want to get rid of that. That envelope is the envelope my light bill came in 6 years ago. I don't want to get rid of that.
It's a great envelope.
So it's a comfort thing, kind of. I don't want to be that way, but my gosh, sometimes it just piles up, and I'm like, I even break down and say, I got to clean this mess.
That's the collector in me as well. I want everything. I want two of everything, one to build and one to display.
Yeah.
But that little room that I'm in now is just overwhelming. I've literally, if you guys look on my videos, you look in the back corner where the paint is, there's models stacked on top of each other in that corner. I've been asleep in that bed and had that pile of models.
Oh yeah, you told me that. There's one other thing I want to do. I forgot all about this, and it's been way overdue, and I should have mentioned this several videos ago, and if I didn't do it, don't do it right now, I'll forget about it. This is Mr. Jeff Freeze. I'm sorry, Mr. Jeff Freeze. Mr. Jeff, I'm sorry I forgot. I didn't forget about this stuff. I just keep forgetting to put it in the video. Mr. Jeff sent me these two magazines. One of them is, let's see, a magazine and a pamphlet, but Hot Rods of the 1950s. And I looked through this magazine, and this thing is cool. It's, if you're interested in like building vintage hot rods. It's got loaded with the old pictures, how they would have done it, and man, that is so cool. So thank you, Mr. Jeff, for that. It's even got these are from like one old car shows from back. I can't read it without my glasses on. If I put my glasses on, Heather will see the video and she said, "Why did you wear those glasses?" So I'll just go without being able to read.
So it says that it's this particular one was in the LA Auditorium 1955 era, so it's an old car in a newer car show. So.
Yes, a 1950. I mean, the car shows are car shows, but
Right.
it just seems more cool when it's like from 1955. But look at that, man. And it's loaded with all kind of different cars, lots of 32 looking stuff. But yeah, oh, there's the, what was that thing called? Barris.
Oh, that's the Barris truck. What was that? The Beatnik? Is that right?
Beatnik?
I think so. I may be wrong about
No,
that.
that's
It's
called
definitely a Barris truck.
Beatnik or something like that. But yeah, George Barris. That's the guy who I did know. I didn't know who Rat Fink was, but or what's his name? Not Rat Fink, but Ed Roth.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
didn't know
Ed Roth was.
He gave me that, and then he also gave me. This is cool. It's
Model T4
yeah,
profile
it's
publication.
an original pamphlet. Came
Wow.
on. I'm just joking. It's not. But it's the it's a pamphlet of the Model T Ford. It says number 13, 2 shillings. People, profile publication. But yeah, it goes through and it gives you history of the Model T. I don't know if this is in frame or not, but this is super cool. And this has got some age to it. I did look with my glasses when I got it, what the publication date was on, but I think it's out of the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Jeff, for that. And that nice letter that you wrote me. And again, my apologies for not, on my haul videos, it's like that, I guess because it's thin, I wouldn't see it. But anyway, get that out of the way. Thank you so much for that. And I've got some other stuff that was sent to me, and that'll be coming soon, because I want to open up the steam tractor. I don't think you saw that.
Yeah, you showed me that when I was up here last time.
Okay,
Yeah.
I had that then. So
Yeah, just gotten it like that day.
yeah. So I'm going to do a box opening on the steam tractor. I didn't know if anybody would be interested, but several people did say, please open the steam tractor and check it out.
Super cool. Yeah.
So I'm going to do that soon too. But anyway, thanks for everybody giving me stuff. It's unbelievable, overwhelming, and I'm very grateful for that stuff. You don't have to send me anything. Much appreciated to everyone who has. But again, don't feel obligated at all. You just watching this video is just as important to me as me getting something in the mail. They're all valuable and important to me, but you don't have to do that. I never want to ask for anything like that. But you guys are gracious and giving, and I've never seen anything like it. Heather has told me several times it's like Christmas every day for you. And it is. It's like people just out of the blue. You know, a package comes in and there's some good people.
Yeah, there's absolutely great people in the community. We've had this conversation before. You know, people get sick or whatever, and you hear them give them shout outs and good prayers and the stuff on Facebook where people are always the different clubs on Facebook where people are always trying to help you out and support you. And then when you go to these shows like we did here at Pam's Con, you see them in face to face. It's always good to shake a hand with somebody that's the viewer or somebody get on there. And guys like Sam and Chris, I met both those guys at shows that were subscribers, and they're just great guys. But definitely, man, the community is absolutely awesome, and I think we're living in the golden age of our model. I mean, there's got older guys that'll tell you this is the return of the golden age, but between the 3D printed stuff, the different paints that are available in the hobby, as far as you don't have to buy a pint of it, right? It comes ready to go. Your scale finishes, your MCW stuff, all them products that are out there that are for this hobby between resin and photo etch and 3D printing. I mean, there's so much going on right now, and it's amazing how much we can do with these cars and different types of stuff. And then, of course, you got the YouTube and the interwebs, and it's just a great time. Golden age of modeling for sure. Yeah,
I think YouTube's really blowing it up.
Yeah,
I would say YouTube's probably the attributing factor to
it's certainly a catalyst.
The growth of the model hobby, because it links these guys together where they were possibly just by themselves, and just like me, just by yourself. And I know I put a video out a long time ago. This is going to be way longer than I expected. But it was kind of a sort of a joke, but kind of serious. Like, I need a friend because I don't have anybody local to me. I'm sure there are. Actually, as a matter of fact, there's a guy who buys stuff from me that lives in Brunswick, which is just up the road here. I've never met him, and I don't want to call him or anything, you know. But anyway, it was the community through YouTube has given me friends, and have been able to then come here and me go see them and things like that. But the shows, it's just, I don't know, YouTube to me is probably like very important to this modeling hobby. And anyway, well,
some of my best friends today are guys that I've met through the hobby.
Yeah, and it's weird because I don't have that many friends around local. I mean, I have schoolmates and stuff, but we're not like friends or close friends. We're still friends. You'll always be friends, so to speak. But yeah, it's a good thing to have.
Absolutely.
And there's a bunch of YouTube channels, so there's plenty of people to be your friend.
Right.
So, all right, well, I'm done. You done?
Yeah, we're done. Just want to say thanks again to everybody coming from PamsCon, and I want to remind everybody about the show in August, at August 30th. Hope to see everybody there. If you see us up there, see me up there, please stop by the booth, shake my hand, introduce yourself. Love to meet everybody. As always, y'all be kind to each other. Be safe. There's your big old thumbs up. And keep on modeling.
You had to get that in there.
You know what I do.
MCDproducts.net. Go
Absolutely.
check it out.
Check them out.
You want something 3D printed, if I got it. I'm working on stuff. That's what that Fusion 3D 360 thing was. I want to design some stuff. It's tough.
It's
So if you know how to work that thing, let's please get together. I would appreciate it so much. Just some simple guidance. All right, not going to go any longer because I could probably just rabbit trail forever, and that, I think people will like. Just stop talking.
Yeah, they're already done.
All right, guys, take care. We'll see you. Bye.
Peace.